Hello everybody, it's me Napoli, and I'm going to present you about a skill that we all use every day, but we might not always do effectively. Can you guess what it is? Yes, it is communication. So, another topic of effective communication skills, I will share some simple tips for how we can all become better communicators. So, let's take a look at it. Here are the contents that will be covered under this topic, which include the meaning of effective communication, why does it matter, the three useful tips for effective communication, and final message. Now, let's dive into the meaning of effective communication skill. So, what do we mean by effective communication? Many people think it's just about talking clearly, but it's more about that. Effective communication is a two-way street. It's about sending a message clearly, but also about listening actively to understand the full message of what someone else is saying. And it not just include our words, but also our tones of voice and our body language. So, I think you might wondering why does it matter, right? Well, this is because effective communication is the foundation of everything. It builds strong relationship with our friends, with our family, and with our colleague. It also prevents misunderstanding and conflict before they even starts. So, if we look at the workplace, it is consistently ranked as one of the top skill employers look for. So we can see that if we are a good communicator, it helps us to become success in all areas of our life. So now, let's look at the tip to improve our communication. So my first tip is to listen to understand, not just to reply. This is because often in conversation, we are planning to talk about what we are going to say instead of focused on the speakers. So if you are doing like this, stop that habit and start from now on. Try to pay your attention while someone is speaking and don't interpret them. By doing like this show the mutual respect, and it also helps see the other valued, and also it helps us to understand what he or she is talking very well. Right? And so my second tip is wherever you are speaking or writing, be clear and concise, and organize your thoughts first before you speak. And when you are speaking, use simple and direct language because using simple and direct language is much more effective than using the complicated words. So by doing like this, it helps you ensure that your message is not lost or misunderstood. So the last or third tip is that remember that your body is speaking even when your mouth isn't. Right? So pay attention to nonverbal cues. So what are nonverbal cues? These are our facial expression, our eye contact, and our posture. While someone is talking, crossing your arms can see differences, but instead of doing like that, nodding or smiling show you are engaged. So make sure your body language matches your word. So let's do a quick recap. Well, we have covered that the effective communication is built on three key skills, which are listening actively, speaking clearly and concisely, and being aware of our nonverbal signals. Right? So now, the main takeaway I want to leave you with is great communication is a key for great opportunities. Whether in a job interview or building a strong team or deepening a personal relationship, your ability to communicate effectively will open doors. So by practicing these tips, you are not just learning to talk better, you are unlocking your potential for success. That's all about my presentation, and thank you so much for listening.